welcome back, Cloud Explorers. Today, we are embarking on an exciting journey into the world of AWS services as part of our DevOps Easy Learning Cloud Training Program. And guess what? We will be diving into how you can start leveraging cloud with Amazon Web Services by setting up a free tier account. Whether you're a developer or a student or you're just curious about cloud technology, today's guide will be invaluable. So let's get started. We're kicking things off with a fantastic topic: creating your own free tier AWS account. We will guide you through the simple steps to set up your AWS account completely free of charge. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell to stay updated on our cloud adventures. Let's make learning AWS fun here and accessible for everyone. Now, see you in the cloud. Amazon Web Services, or AWS, is a comprehensive and broadly adopted cloud platform offering over 200 featured services from data centers located globally. As you can see on your screen, these are just a few of the common AWS services that are used today: Amazon EC2, AWS Lambda, Amazon Elastic Container Service, Amazon Simple Email Service, Amazon Aurora Elasticsearch, Amazon DynamoDB, Amazon VPC, just to mention a few. Now, there are three types of offers that Amazon gives out to users on their platform. The AWS free tier is designed to help you get started with AWS at no cost. It includes the 12 months of free tier, access to certain services, and additional short-term free trials for more specific products, as well as the always free offer. Keep in mind, the free tier has limits. It's perfect for testing on small projects or learning, but not suitable for high traffic production environments without incurring further costs. So first and foremost, we'll look at the AWS free trial. These are designed to provide users with the opportunity to experiment with new services without any initial investment. This offer typically lasts for a few days to several months, depending on the service. So let's say AWS comes up with a new service that they want to give to their clients out there. They want them to try it out. They usually put it as a free trial where you can go there and test different AWS services to understand how they function and determine the value to your project or business before you actually commit yourself financially to it. So this is risk-free learning, allows users to learn and explore AWS capabilities without the pressure of actually incurring costs. It's free. It has a specific duration mentioned, as like I mentioned earlier, and it's crucial to plan the usage adequately. Free trials usually have limited service options and capabilities, which are enough to learn basic functionalities and perform initial testing. Now, we also have the popular one, which we are actually going to be using to create our account. This is the 12 months free, and the benefits that this offers is that it provides a generous duration to integrate AWS services within your project, allowing for thorough testing and understanding over a year. It includes services like the Amazon EC2, Amazon S3, Amazon RDS, which are foundational to many cloud applications. And a good point to consider is that each services come with a specific usage limit. So if you exceed this, it could lead to charges. So monitoring usage is very critical. After 12 months of standard billing rates, after 12 months of using, standard billing rates, will apply as you continue to use the service. We're going to teach you how to set up a billing alert as well as a budget, so you don't go over, you don't spend too much when you're practicing and trying to, get used to these AWS services. Now, the last but not the least is the always free. Now, this includes a selection of services that are always free to use within a specific limit and do not expire even after the 12 months. Some of the benefits is that it's ideal for ongoing learning and long-term projects that requires less intensive resource usage. It includes essential tools like the Amazon DynamoDB, the serverless Lambda service, as well as the Amazon SNS, supporting a variety of applications and workflow. And what to consider with this always free is that while there is no time limit, there are still user limitations, which if exceeded we charge. Now, before you begin, it's important to note that the console management page might look different if you access through your own account or granted as an IAM user. So the one on the top left is that of a root user, and the one on the bottom right is that of an IAM user. So to begin the Amazon Web Service, we need to go to the Home Web Service homepage. As you can see on your screen, you will just need to click the Get Started for free, or click the Create an AWS Account at the top right-hand corner of the page. But don't worry, I'll be performing these steps live and by creating a free tier account. So just watch and follow these steps, and they are easy to follow and they're easy to create. You don't have to worry about the technicalities behind it. But before you begin, it's important for you to know that the console management looks different, like I've mentioned earlier. So you can see here how it looks for an IAM user, and let me show you how the login pages would look like. Now, if you look right here, you can see on the top left corner how to log in as a root user. In this case, all they need is just your email address, the email address that you use to create that account. So if you're logging in, you just provide that email account, the email address, and the password that you use and set up the account, and you can easily log in. Now, there's something I want you guys to note here about a root user. A root user is a VIP all access pass that gives you a wide range of permissions that you can use to do so much. It's like giving someone a super powerful power that comes with great responsibility, and they have to be very careful how they use it. So if you're not too sure on how to go about setting up resources in the AWS account, I'm going to advise you to first and foremost create an IAM user like this. And with an IAM user, you just need to provide the 12-digit account information right here at the top, and the name for the IAM users. I'm going to show you guys how to create an IAM users and set a password to it. So that way you will be able to limit what services that user can be able to spin up in that AWS account. Now, let's jump right into the live demo. But before we create an account, you will need a few things. A phone nearby, because you might get some tokens sent to that phone when you are creating an account. You're going to need a credit card, which is used required for verification of your identity. You're also going to need a valid email address where AWS will be interacting with you and sending you information, notifications, and all that stuff. So without wasting much of your time, let's all jump into the browser and go to the AWS page. All right, so now you can see my screen. This is the AWS create a free account homepage. You just type the AWS freeamazon.com/free, and it will take you to this home page. And all you need to do is click this button that says create a free account. All right, so from here, I'm going to provide my email address that I'll be using to create this account. And right here, it's needing the name that I'm going to be providing for that AWS account. So I'm going to say DevOps Easy Learning, and I'm going to click verify email. This is going to it's going to require me to go to my email page account to verify this account that I just used. So all I need to do is go into that account that I use in creating this, that I want to use to create this account, and click to verify that account. Okay, so I have the verification code that was sent to my account, 936198, and verify. Now it's asking me for a password. Now this password is going to be the password I'm going to use to log into that account. So I'm just going to provide, add a password. And I'm going to use a password that I know I can remember. Now we are in step 1 of 5. I'm going to click continue. Now this next part is where it's asking me for my full name, and this full name is going to have to match with my account, my credit card information that I'm going to be providing right here. So I'm going to pause this video so I can input all that information, and when it's done, I will let you guys know the next. All right, on this page, where step 2 of 5 for the contact information page, you want to take this box that says personal for your own project. You want to provide your full name, your phone number, your country, or where you are located, your home address, the city, the state, and the zip code. And make sure you take the read and agree to the terms of the AWS agreement. Now you can click continue to step 3. Now here on this page is now asking you for the credit card information. So either you have a credit card or a debit card, you're going to put that information here. Make sure it matches with your billing address very well. You can see here it says the billing address. If it's not, then you have to use a new address that's associated with that credit card or debit card. So I'm going to pause my screen here while I update that information. All right, I've provided all the information, my credit card number, my expiration date, the 3-digit security code on the back of my credit card, the name on my credit card, and the same, since it matches with my home address matches with my credit card, I'm just going to leave it at this box. Now I'm going to click verify and continue to step 3 of 5. Now from here it says sign up for the AWS confirm your identity. So how should we send you the verification code? If you want them to give you a call, to provide the verification code, that's fine. I'm going to leave it at text messaging, and already have the country of region set in there. I'm going to put in my phone number right here. And for the security check, I can't see this. Let me see if I can get a better one that I can see. Okay, this looks better, so I'm just hope that's the right one. Then click here to get an SMS notification on your phone. So I'm checking my phone right now for the code. Okay, the code came through, and the code is 4972. I'm going to click continue to step 4 stage. So at this point, AWS has verified who I am. Now they're taking me to the next stages, which is select the support plan. Now we are signing up for a free tier account, so we're going to be choosing the basic support and plan. So this one is free. The developer support, they charge you $29 a month, and for the business support, it's $100 a month. So since we are going for a free tier, we're going to click the basic support, and you click complete sign up. Now, you get a confirmation screen that says congratulations, thank you for signing up to which AWS. Now you can go to that AWS account that you just created. Go to the AWS Management Console right here. This will take me to the sign-in page. Now, all I need to do is provide the same email that I used to set up the account initially and the password, and I should be able to be authenticated and log into the account. So let's go ahead and do that. And next is the password that I use to create the account. If everything is good, I logged in into the AWS console dashboard. And as you can see, voila. And that is how you create a free tier account for yourself in AWS. So while we are here, because I did promise you guys that I'm going to make it easy for you guys to set up an alert as well as a budget. We're going to be looking in our next series on how you can set up an alert and a budget for your AWS account, so that way you don't spend more than you're supposed to spend on this AWS account. And with that brings us to the end of this series today. Thank you all for being here with me today. I really appreciate that you guys took the time. So take this opportunity to create your own AWS account and start spinning up things as we move down the journey. We're going to be showing you guys how to navigate through this whole AWS dashboard and how to start spinning up resources. So thank you for joining me today. Remember, the world of AWS is vast and offers countless opportunities for building and creating. Use what you have learned today as a stepping stone into the exciting realm of cloud computing. Feel free to reach out with any questions. Don't forget to check your email for a follow-up with additional resources. Nice having you guys today, and have a nice day.